Good afternoon, everybody. I thought I would show you how well the Queensland spinach is doing. It is just doing absolutely phenomenally. It's really loving all the rain we've been getting, and it's not bothered at all by the heat either. I chopped this guy right back, and until the rain came it really wasn't doing all that well. But check this out. It's like what we got the month rain about 3 weeks ago, maybe a month ago. And look at that. I don't know if you can see, look back on previous videos at how dead and dying everything was. But yeah, I got some turmeric coming up there, and the aloe vera is coming back nicely. I really should have chopped the lavender back a bit harder, and I will when we move, because I want to take some cuttings. So there's an aloe vera hiding in there as well, and some turmeric by the looks of it. Another Queensland spinach. I actually thought that one had died. And these ones, these were cuttings. These were cuttings from that one a while ago, and they really didn't do much. And the Okinawa spinach, also known as longevity spinach, it is doing fantastically. Look at that, look how green it is. And these are both really great salad greens during summer in Queensland, because they do really, really well in the heat. So yeah, my canna lilies are doing well over there. That passion fruit's not doing so well, but that one over there is doing well. I've taken all the Queensland spinach out. Actually, no, I gave them to Tyler. Look at the pool. Oh, this guy here, this is an amaranth. It can be used as a grain, but it also can be used as a salad green, and it does really well during our summers as well. Look at the pool. I mean, the thing is costing a fortune in chlorine now, so we're going through a quarter of a 20-litre bottle, so 5 litres a day is going into the pool. It's a lot of chlorine. So yeah, but the amaranth, it's doing really, really well. These are not ones that I've planted, they're just seeds that have come up. So yeah, that passion fruit over there has got some fruit on it. Let's see if I can zoom in so you can see it. Look, there's one. Lovely little passion fruit growing over there. So it seems to be the only one that's fruiting at the moment, or the only one that I've noticed is fruiting. I cut back the wild tobacco because it really shouldn't be there if this is a pool anyway. And it was dropping all its leaves in the pool, which is a problem. Update on the moringas. I haven't done one for ages. Now this one was the first one to actually get any shoots, but that's all it's done. It hasn't actually gotten any further than that. So I'm looking forward to actually transplanting that at the new house. This stick is dead. No roots produced there. I haven't seen any shoots on that one, but it's not quite dead yet, so I'm gonna, sorry, mosquito bit me. So I'll leave that one in. I mean, it's obviously dead up the top here, but there's a potential it might do something. But yeah, the one at the back there, that was actually one of the original ones, so I'm not surprised that it's died. Yeah, there's one over in there. Oh, here's another passion fruit vine. I haven't seen any passion fruit on this one, but it's going nuts. It's really, really liked all the rain. And the aquaponics has been decommissioned. More than decommissioned, it's been taken apart. It's all the rocks from the 7 garden beds, plus the 2 duckponic beds that were over there. So yeah, let's see how this one's going. This one's got some shoots, but it is not liking the aquaponics. So that is really interesting. My marshmallow is going nuts. It is liking the aquaponics. The beetroot does, and the sheep sorrel likes the aquaponics. I really should pick that, but get too much to do. And yes, anyway. So back to the rest of the moringas. Now this one didn't have any shoots for ages. I had it sitting, like its container was sitting in water for a while. So it's doing fantastically. At least one of them are. One of them is. The others have got a few shoots on them here and there. So this has worked really well, but you've got to keep the water, the soil moist. This one, it's got an amaranth companion. So these can actually be used as a grain too, the seeds on this. Another mosquito, sorry. So one problem with getting rain, we get mosquitoes as well. This Queensland spinach is just sitting in a pot. So it is doing fantastically. Really, really pleased with that one. I'm going to take that one out to the new property. Got to clean all the soil off. I'm not sure if this has got too much water in the pot, or whether it's getting too much sun, or what. But it is doing the best out of any of them. At least it was until it started doing this. So I'm not quite sure what the deal with that is. The soil is actually pretty dry, so I'd say it's just dried out. So I'll give it some water. Well, I gave it some water the other day. Probably not enough. Now, one problem with amaranth. I had one plant and it pollinated. It's put seeds all over the place, which is how those ones got over there. So yes, I had one amaranth plant that was over here. Got lots of little seedlings. So it's either a problem or a solution. You choose. So grass is starting to yellow off in here. Not quite sure why. It could be that it's decided it didn't really like the salt water that got dumped on it when we emptied the pool. I don't know. We'll see how that goes in a couple of days because we've got some more rain coming. So yes, anyway. So now my pigeon pea in here is still doing okay. It's been chomped back by a goat a few times. My lemon myrtle has died. It got eaten. And the cassava's doing really, really well. So really pleased with that. It's a bit of a jungle in here. Look, some more amaranth. I'm probably moving my phone a little too quickly too. But I've got amaranth coming up everywhere. Matthew's chicken is doing well. I've got someone coming to buy the roosters next week. I think that might be a rooster. I'm still not sure about this one. I just don't know. It is a lot bigger than Matthew's chicken, which tends to make me think it could be a rooster. But I don't know, and that tail definitely makes me think rooster. So anyway, which would mean those two are related, which means I don't really want them in the same pen. But it's only a problem if I start hatching them, which I'm not hatching anybody until we get to the new place and we get all settled. I found we have got a macadamia seedling, so I'm really pleased about that. I haven't done an update on these trees for ages. All the decommissioned aquaponic beds. Got a bit of a collection there, don't you think? Well, they're not just beds, some of them are sumps as well. Hopefully they don't lose their shape. But anyway, this one is not doing so well. So I don't know whether it's a lack of water that's causing it a problem or what it is. I don't know. The tree I had up there has died. I think the pigeon pea is doing okay still. But that one's not doing well at all. This mulberry and pigeon pea and lemongrass, they're doing really, really well. Really pleased with that. Which makes the new owner happy because she likes mulberries. This Moringa keeps trying to put out shoots, and it may or may not one day. This was one of the original ones. The lemongrass and the pigeon pea are doing okay, so that's good. Poor Davey. I nearly lost him in some of the long grass the other day. But he's doing okay. He's not real happy about being on his own, but I'm going to have to bring Chase up with him soon, because I'm going to have to put all the girls together. But that's a story for another day. Gavin's been making a cage for our trailer so that we can move all the animals well. So it's really quite solid. He's still got to work on the gate. This front part moves a bit, but down the back, where it's all nicely braced, doesn't move at all. It's just brilliant. He's done a fantastic job. I'm really pleased with that. And that's just using material that we've got around the property. Because it's costing a fair bit to actually move. So I've taken down a lot of my fencing material and I've put a bit around these trees on the inside of that paddock, but I can't let animals in there anymore, so I can take all those down because I've taken down all of the fencing around the trees that are in this paddock because the IBCs are getting picked up soon. So yeah, so anyway, this lily pilly's not doing so great, but Laura got in and ate it, so that didn't help. Pigeon pea's not doing too badly. This moringa is doing a lot better than the other one, so not really sure why. Pigeon pea's doing well. That lily pilly's not doing so great, but I think Laura ate it again. This lily pilly's recovering. That pigeon pea's doing well, although again Laura ate the pigeon peas. This pigeon pea, you can see the bits that Laura couldn't get to. Now they were all the ones along here were all up around this height. So this was the branch she couldn't get to. That's the stuff she could get to. So yes, so I had lovely pigeon pea bushes all the way up the fence. And Laura just thought they were delightful, very tasty. This mulberry's not doing half as well as the one up the top. Sorry, mosquitoes again. Not doing half as well. But it did get chomped back by a goat as well, so that could be its problem. Got chopped back at a formative period of time, I guess. But yeah, the elderberry out there is doing great. I'm looking forward to taking some cuttings from that out to the new property. My Cavendish banana is doing well. But again, I can't put the animals in here. Look at all this grass. The new owner's going to be stoked. I've got some sugar cane over there with a mulberry. I'm going to take some of the sugar cane and take it out with me. And that elderberry over there is doing okay, but not as well as that one. But that was the original one that I planted. So that's elderberry and mulberry. And the mulberry in there is recovering nicely. I'm hoping to be able to take some cuttings from it, because it's actually from the tree from my old house. So the previous place we lived here. I think that one was anyway. But it just thrived in the aquaponics for quite a while before I put it in the paddock, and then the goats ate it. There's a theme with my trees. The trees that don't do well are usually the ones the goats eat. Speaking of goats, there's Laura and Missy. They're doing well. I've got them separated from Marbella and Mary and Chase. Mostly Chase, because Missy is just too young. And if I've got Chase in with Laura, then Laura's milk will taste horrible. Gets a very goaty flavour to it and bits extra salty. We have had a problem with Marbella down here, because Gavin actually had to mow all the way up here because Marbella's been getting her head stuck in the fence. Beautiful birds around here. I'm going to miss that. Although Lockyer Waters has got some lovely wildlife as well, and they've got a wetlands there as well, so I'm not sure what kind of bird that is, but it's lovely. You just get some amazing wildlife. But look at how much the grass has recovered. But I'm going to have to put Chase in with Davey. Oh, and they've knocked down the pallets over there, and they've been ring-barking that mango. I really should get in there and wire up those pallets, but I just have so little time. There's a bit of rope there. And packing and madly packing, and the boys had a case of gastro this week, so that slowed us down a lot, which is very irritating. As you can see, there's still a fair bit of water next door. But yeah, I've got to get my chores done. I thought I'd give you a quick update on how the trees and everything are going. We're looking at doing the big move early March. So yes, all very interesting, exciting times, although we're still waiting for the mortgage to go unconditional, or the contract to go unconditional, not the mortgage, because the bank's already approved that. We just have to have this sold. So yes, but yeah, anyway, that's the update for today. Have a great one. Any comments, questions or suggestions, leave them below. And yeah, be interesting to hear your thoughts on the Moringas and how they've been doing. The one in the self-wicking pot, I believe, is the one that has done the best up until the last couple of days. I'll have to do some research and find out what makes them, the branches go purple like that. Could be a lack of water. I don't know. I would imagine that there's still a fair bit of moisture in the ground, but I could be wrong. It has been a little while since we've had some rain. Well, maybe a week. Yeah. Well, it looks like next door may have lost another branch off their tree. Anyway, I've got chores to do. I've got to go. I've checked all the chickens, so I need to get ready to milk Miss Laura. They're loving these pallets. The goats just love jumping on anything that's got some height to it. So yeah, anyway, have a great day, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bless you.